welcome back to Klepp's Garage. I'm your host Bruce, and today we're going to do something a little different on Klepp's Garage. Usually we're driving them and working on them, fixing them. Today we're going to do a timed racing event. So the other day I was watching Shed by the Tracks channel, another YouTube guy, and he watches Cold War motors up in Canada, I think. Anyhow, apparently the Canadian guys up in Canada put a new motor in their Model T here a while back, and they decided to do a quarter-mile run. Apparently, it's a timed event. I did not know this, because we ran a street race with the little brush in the Model T, but I don't think we timed it. So anyhow, Randy, Shed by the Tracks guy, decided to time his event. Of course, Cold War Motors did too. And I'm thinking, wow, I probably should accept this challenge that they never really challenged anybody, but I'm going to do it too. And so I marked off a quarter mile out in front on the front road here by my house, and so we're going to do a timed event. Oh, this be fun. So I'm going to start with my second to the slowest car that I own. Actually, I have one that's slower than that. And I know how fast this car goes, and I guess you could do the math and figure out how long it's going to take to do the quarter mile, but what fun would that be? I mean, that'd be like doing manual memory work. Anyhow, so we're going to start off with the little brush, and then we're going to move to the Hupmobile, because this is pretty much like a stock Model T. It's got like a 4-to-1 rear end gear, 20 horse motor. It's pretty comparable to a Model T, a stock T. And then we're going to move up to my pickup truck Model T that might be slightly modified from stock. Still everything Model T Ford, all stuff you could buy from back in the day. Anyhow, so come along. Let's see how today goes. All right, we're going to do 3 cars today. First up is the 1909 Brush Runabout, single cylinder engine, rated at about 10 horsepower. Spark ignition with a battery and a Model T coil is what we're running on this. This is running the Model T carburetor. So is the other 2 cars we're going to be running today. So, you know, it's equal in carburation. Will be all equal. Anyhow, let's fire this thing up. See if we can do. Now, we're not going to do 2-3 passes. I think we're only going to do like 1 pass. So whatever it is. And yeah, we'll go from there. Well, I forgot to mention, we'll be using the official iPhone stopwatch today. This is what we'll be using. Can you see that? See that? Isn't that pretty? It's even got a lap time. So this is what we use. Why didn't my lap time work? Anyhow, you get the idea. So we'll just set that up here. So it's ready to go. Let's see. We're ready to start this thing, I think. It's in neutral, gas is on, sparks on, levers are set. Give it a choke. Well, almost. There it goes. Cold start for you. All right, we'll pull this one out, take it up to the track. All right, we're ready for our first go around. Brush is running, warmed up. There's the starting point. Let's see where we're at here. 170 degrees. Track temperature, 98. 98, wow. Outside temperature is about 80, I think it's 80, 85, 86. All right, here we go, first run. Whoopsie. Let's see if I can get this thing revved up a little bit. So, yeah. Gotta get my stopwatch ready. Guess I better reset that. All right. There we go. Woo, we're flying now. Second gear's up. Huh, yeah, it's there. So the quarter mile is just past this red barn. That first telephone pole with a cross on top of it. I don't know if we'll be able to see this or not. Whoa, slow this thing down. I'm all over the road. I'm gonna die at a 20 mile an hour. Let's see. Woo! 51.35 seconds. In a brush. Okay. Time to beat. Maybe the T will go faster. Hey, public service announcement. I just pulled over to turn around and the motor died. Before I started, I kept hearing this snapping noise. For all you city folks, if you're ever out here, you get out, you hear that? That snapping? That's an electric fence. It's to keep the animals inside. Don't touch the fence. It'll knock you on your rear end right now. Just important safety tip. Stay away from snapping fences. Okay, another PSA, public service announcement. I forgot, never ever pee on electric fence. Electric travels through water. You're the ground. Guess what happens? I can't imagine what that feel like. Internal shocking. And also, right there's the quarter mile post. I made it back to here. Public service announcement. I don't know, number 3. Always check your gasoline. I may have run out of gas. Okay, I did run out of gas. But that's what makes great YouTube, right? It's a fail. Not really. I made the quarter mile. When I turned around and come back, I may have had to push it 50-some feet. Wow. There you go. Alright, so the little brush is still sitting here waiting on us. I've got the recovery team truck out today, and we'll put some gas in it. Okay, recovery truck. We're also this is going to be the third one we run. We already ran the brush. First, I'm running out of gas. Ha! Good for me, I swear. Look at this, the gas tank's right where the motor's at. That's convenient. So if you spill gas on the hot motor, you catch the whole thing on fire. I'll try not to do that. I guess we was going so fast in the little brush that it used all the gas. Of course, this is only about a 3-gallon tank, and I probably only had a gallon in there. And I've been running it around for a week, so there you go. The book says these are supposed to get like somewhere close to 50 miles a gallon. I don't think that's right, but I would buy 20 to 30 miles a gallon. I mean, it's only a single cylinder. It just don't go very fast. Well, this ought to be enough to get us home, well, quarter mile, because right there's the quarter mile stake. My house is a quarter mile down there. There you go. All right, with a 1911 Ford Model T, basically stock. It's we're at the quarter mile start. It's about 86 degrees. The track's 105. Get the stopwatch ready to go. I can't see. Stop, reset. All right, are we ready? Face the camera that way. when you're going down the road. I guess it was 27.49. That's not bad. I know some hill climbing tees that can probably do that half the time. So I'm not going to brag, but I'm calling out Cold War and Shed by the Tracks. A little better, not much. All right, here we go. Alright, so the Hutmobile is 32.65. I guess Cold War and Randy Shed by the Tracks beat the Hutmobile, so you guys could feel good you beat a Hutmobile. Now this is all stock, so you beat that. You didn't beat my T though. Ha! And I'll see you next time. Okay, well that's going to do it for this episode. What did we find out today, boys and girls? That 100-year-old cars are slow. They don't go very fast. None of them broke the speed record. None of them are 10-second cars. Unless maybe they're on a trailer behind a 10-second car. Maybe. Anyhow, so that was big fun. Of course, the T1 out for the day. Of course, the Brush was the slowest. I have one other car that's even slower. I'm going to dig it out one of these days. Anyhow, had fun. Remember, drive them if you got them. And hey, Shop Cat, I'm calling you out. That Chevette you got, I want to know what it does in a quarter mile. Because I've got an 83 Chevette that has a factory Soooo diesel engine in it with a 5-speed. So I want to see what it does compared to yours. So, calling you out. Hey, catch you guys later. Hey, hello, welcome back to Klepp's Garage. I'm your host, Bruce, and today we're going to do something a little different. I don't usually watch a lot of other garage videos, YouTube videos, just because I don't want to copy anybody, what they do. However, I was watching one of my buddies' channels the other day, and Shed by the Garage. Let's start this over, shall we?